My name is Joseph Okio, and in today's episode on Career Talk, we are talking on fashion and design. You see, fashion and design has dominated the world. That one, you can take it to the bank. That fashion and design has dominated. Now, in today's episode, we are talking about these fashion and design. First, let us see what is this fashion and design. Fashion is a triple-dollar billion global industry with boundless opportunity to express your creativity in exciting and diverse way. Understanding various jobs within the industry can help you hone a job research and connect with your fashion job. Now, let's talk of this career in fashion. Before that, let us introduce this fashion thing. Fashion designing can be loosely defined as the act of creating fashionable apparel. The origin of fashion dates back as 1826. This man called Charles Fredericks is believed to be the first fashion designer of the world. This is almost in early 1926 to around 1895. Charles, who was earlier a draper, started a fashion house in Paris. Now, fashion designing is a powerful industry spread all over the world. The first item can be defined as creating apparel appeal, but also has been widened to accessory designs. In the first signs of creating fashion can be spotted in Egypt, here in Africa, and in the Roman Empire, where clothes made a difference between the poor and the rich. Over time, the concept changes and developing until we have fashion designing that we know today. This only has beginnings. As things changed drastically in the 20th century, the masses welcomed the modern idea of fashion, forced through the development of entertainment industries. The movies and the music industry, the TV, introduces a new aspiration of masses. Clothes became cheaper, everyone can afford, thanks to the new fabric mode of synthetic materials. Modern technology nowadays allow us to access fashion, inspiration, and entertainment. That is a little bit of what it takes to know fashion. Now, I wanted to know, where does fashion all starts? And I visited Uzuri Institute, where I talked to a tutor who was able to help me narrow down what fashion and design is all about. Let us check.
Here is where we nurture careers and we bring up talents that are inclined towards the line of the fashion industry. In the line of fashion, here we develop students. As the moment they come in, we expose them to some class-friendly challenges. Since fashion is more of a practical course, we expose them to some challenges here and there. We train them how to cut garments, we train them how to do a skill called pattern drafting. It is very essential when developing garments. We also train them how to stitch their garments. We train them on other matters such as quality control, that is looking at how good and how perfect their garments look.
I choose fashion because it's something that you deal with it and it's something that you create on your own. Dealing with fashion is something that you acquire during something that you create, something that you get from the environment. You choose fashion. I choose fashion because it's something that you can do it practically and it's something that goes with changes. You deal with change with time because when you come into the fashion industry, when you choose the dress code of someone, it's something that you just do it automatically. It's something that you are driven with, something that you feel like doing. And then when it comes to choosing design, you are not supposed to worry about giving out ideas on it, because fashion is something that you deal with time. It changes with time and it comes out like you create it from outside, you create it from the environment. Fashion is something that is really something that drives someone with passion. It requires a lot of passion, it requires a lot of interest, and I can advise someone to do fashion because fashion is something that you can deal with it anyhow, like you can use it to demonstrate a lot of things. When it comes to the environment, like you can just choose something and you just make it. You can decorate something out of fashion, and fashion is just a career and it's all about creativity.
I understand right now in fashion, what is so big right now is that we have clothes made of glass. Believe me, there are clothes made of glass out there, and they require some special treatment while being produced. So those are some of the things that are changing in the industry. And I would say here in our country, it is also changing because we are discovering more careers in fashion that were not there about 5 years ago. Talk of fashion styling, right now it's a big thing in the industry. Talk of matters to do with personal shoppers. They're out there. You don't expect to meet the big, they're called big boys in Kenya. The big boys going to the mall and getting their clothes. They have people who go out there and shop for them. They are the people who come to their homes and style them. Nowadays, fashion is just something else, just different. And in Kenya right now, we have a thing called street fashion. So you'll find the youth out there doing their thing when it comes to fashion. They're very crafty in what they wear and the brands and all that. And right now we have also upcoming designers. I really want to appreciate all the Kenyan designers who are doing a great job out there. We are seeing what you're doing and we really appreciate you. Na tunaongeza watu wengine kwa field. So fashion inakuwa, it's a big thing, and I know it's going to be a big thing.
Having understood what it all takes to be a fashionist from Njuguna Mwangi and a student who is venturing in the fashion and design career, it is good now you understand that it all starts in a class. Now, if you want to venture into fashion and design, those are the things that you need to do. You need to be creative, you need to work smart, you need to be a person who talks to people, and almost to be a little bit friendly to your clients. Now, this is from me, but what does a career officer has to say about a career in fashion and design opportunity?
My name is Cyrus Kipkemei, a career service officer at Uzuri Institute, Thika. Today we're going to talk about fashion design career. This is a career that had been ignored for a very long period of time, but in the modern era, this career is booming with many young people venturing into it. And also, this is a career that is a multi-billion business with very many people venturing into it, very many businesses coming up, and many entrepreneurs, proprietors establishing fashion industries, establishing local farms that are producing linen, that are producing clothes. Waking up every day, how do you choose what to wear? That is an answer that you will be given by a fashion designer. He is the one who is going to guide you on what you're going to wear for a particular occasion, for a particular weather condition, and also for a specific event. When there is a funeral, when there is a wedding, when there is a business deal that you're going to strike, how are you supposed to dress? A fashion designer is the one who is going to help you with it. Now, what does it take for you to be a fashion designer? A fashion designer should be someone who is creative. Why? Because this is an art, and an art is something that will never fade. Why? Because every now and then, people are coming up with their own designs, coming up with their own styles, and people appreciate. People have different tastes. And also, everyone has something that he or she likes. Starting from the linen, the type of material that you're going to choose, the colors, and also the design itself, how you're going to knit that particular garment. So creativity, which is employed there for a particular purpose, is very crucial. Secondly, communication skills. Are you good in communication? If you are good, then you can fit well in this industry, because you will be talking with clients, you will be communicating with the clients, and these are the people who are going to give you specifications for a particular cloth. If it is a trouser, if it is a dress, then they're the ones who are going to give you the information. But as a professional in the industry, then you're going to guide this person, and the way you communicate, then that is how you're going to design the cloth. You must give the advice that the client needs when you are preparing the cloth. Thirdly, you need that artistic skill. You're going to cut the linen, the garment, you're going to knit them, and the art in you is also going to play around in this. The drawings, using the computers, and at the same time drawing physically, sketching the dresses, sketching the trousers, the suits, all that require the artistic skills. It also requires computer skills, computer operation skills, because in this era we are talking about the computer-aided designs. The computer-aided designs are very, very crucial in this era. We no longer do a lot of sketching, but the drawings and also visualizing it so that you can even send a client something that is not yet made. The dress does not been knitted yet, but the client can see it and use these particular sketches which have been designed to decide whether he or she is going to choose the cloth or not.
Having listened to a career officer, Mr. Cyrus Kipkemei, that gives us a preview of what it all intake and what it all takes to be a fashion designer. Now, in our next episode, we will be talking to professionals who have ventured into this career. They will tell us the do's and don'ts when it comes to fashion and design. You see, when I said earlier, as I started, this is a multi-billion industry that is leading actually both in the world, in Africa, and particularly in Kenya. When you walk around, I believe that you will choose a design that it suits you. Now, from me, Joseph Okio, I wish you well when it comes to fashion and designing. To those who want to venture into fashion and design, it is an opportunity that is able to make you someone in life. To the students and anyone who wants to venture into this career opportunity, now the door is open. As I said, the next episode we will be talking to professionals. From me, thank you for following us on our social media platform. Remember, it is DigiTV on Facebook, DigiTV on YouTube, DigiTV on Instagram, and on Twitter. Also, you can send us an SMS on 0791 300 105. Till then, I have been your host, Joseph Okio.